Ding, ding. That is the sweet sound of cBas After Dark hitting the airwaves September 2015. What a show we have for you this evening. I literally just got out of class like 15 minutes ago, so it's kind of weird, you know, trying to like rush into the studio and get everything set up, and I'm not as punctual as I would like to be. But, you know, that's only for people who are like waiting on me to actually start the show live. If you're watching on tape, you have no awareness. And in fact, if I didn't reference it, there wouldn't have even been a record of the problem. So it's all basically on me for even bothering to mention it on the air. They always said in radio, don't mention a mistake, because there's always someone who just tuned in and missed it. And, you know, referencing it again is just kind of prolonging it, and like that. I'm like, wow, interesting. So all my life I've been taught not to acknowledge mistakes, and just sort of they will go away. You can give a call, you can give a text during the game shows tonight if you'd like. The game shows we're watching, I just sort of threw it together at the last second, but only connect. Okay, Only Connect from the BBC. We will watch a little bit of that. My favorite thing to do is Pyramid Squeakers, so maybe we'll turn on a couple of those first. And then we will also do, I think, an episode of Scrabble or two, depending on how much time we have. Let's see here. This is what I want. I want YouTube here. Type in pyramid. Nice here. $25,000 pyramid. Winner's circle. And then there's like you make the call or something like that. Like where is it here? Billy Crystal, greatest win. Yeah, here we go. You make the call. Extremely controversial. So this is going to be a good start for us here.
Oh, we can't lose the picture. No. This is it, folks. This is the last chance on a Friday. All right, our nation is yours.
Oops, hold on a second. They're just padding, so let me copy this really fast here, and then I'll go back to this.
With $25,000 at stake. Good luck. Please get pictures of what he's talking about. If you find yourself stymied, leave it, come back. Okay, good luck. For $25,000, here is your first subject. Go.
Black, red, blue, brown. I'm the best. I'm the greatest. I fly like a butterfly. Yes. Spray, mousse, a comb.
Things you put in your hair.
Puppets, a teddy bear, train.
Children's toys.
A knot.
Things you tie.
Your fingers.
Things you snap.
Dice.
Oops.
Things you
Damn it, hold on. I fucked everything up here, and I need to pause it because I brought the camera back to me unintentionally. My apologies. Let's go back to this. I was sort of doing some promotion there in the early seconds of that, and I wasn't even watching. So we're going to just we're not going to start it over, but we'll back it up. What did I just do? What the hell is this? All right, let's try this again. You don't need to go through them talking, but let's get
Our nation is yours. Now we really are all sort of rooting for it. We'd like to end in a blaze of glory on a Friday with $25,000 at stake. Good luck. Please get pictures of what he's talking about. If you find yourself stymied, leave it, come back. Okay, good luck. For $25,000, here is your first subject. Go.
Black, red, blue, brown. I'm the best. I'm the greatest. I fly like a butterfly. Yes. Spray, mousse, a comb.
Things you put in your hair.
Puppets, a teddy bear, train.
Children's toys.
Good.
A knot.
Things you tie.
Wow. So they're racing through this. That was almost
Your
record.
fingers.
Things you snap.
Dice.
Things you cross.
A calculator. Your fingers.
Digits.
A
Things are
calculator.
digits.
In your mind.
Oh, where you at? Where you count?
What was the problem? I really didn't see the problem there. And he's already telling them, wait.
Judge, I want to please chat with you during the commercial. And we'll be right back.
What the fuck was the problem? And I mean, I've actually done episodes of this show where we look at commercials. So, oatmeal raisin crisp.
You oatmeal raisin crisp.
Look what they
You've seen it before. And you know your price is right. You just can't get enough.
Wow.
Alrighty. Bruce, could I ask you a favor to take the music away for a second? You're probably saying why I was saying stop. You may have watched on occasion when we've had a call and I've been worried about it, and the people have come up and I've had to come back later and say, I'm sorry you didn't get the win. Here's what I thought happened. And now that would be easier rather than have your family up and all. I thought I heard you say, in describing the things you count with, the phrase, in your mind. Where are you from?
Colorado.
I would have gone to a court of law and sworn that's what you said, and if so, it would be totally unacceptable.
In your mind.
Had you said, and your mind, it would have been all right. They listen to that tape, and no matter how you say your words, there's a D in there. They're going to give it to you. You got it.
Okay. I was really expecting them to not do that.
I'm sorry, my man. What's your idea? Please sit there. Would you stand behind your wife? Congratulations. All right. That was a brutal, awful. 4 people, the reason it took so long, we took a long commercial break. They went over and over. There's definitely a D in there, and no matter how you slice it, that's going to get you out of this mess, and you've won $5,000. Congratulations. Hey, I'll have to show the pictures tomorrow. Let me get your picture up here. Who's this?
Darling daughter Ashley.
Ashley will be up in the credits, I promise you. We've got to run. Thank you so very much. You got $1,950. Mary, we'll see you on Monday. For now, Dick Clark. So long. Hey, guys.
All of our players will receive a copy of the Pyramid home game, and our departing contestants will receive actively.
So that was a weird deal. Watched several of these on this show before. I'm sorry, I want to let credits play out because I want to see the picture that they teased. So I'm just talking over the muted promotional stills here. But they have done, and there's been a number of those close calls. We'll watch a couple more. Did they win it? Didn't they win it? Why didn't they win it? This bonus round of this game has some special rules that not everybody always thinks about. What the hell? Where did these go? Chicken Little sandwiches at KFC. I don't remember that. He did fulfill the promise, by the way. Following suppliers have paid for their use and promotion, blah, 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 and their credits. And there's the picture of the girl. Dick Clark's wardrobe, designed by Robert Stock. Baby's wardrobe, provided by Gerber of Hollywood. Okay, so I want to go back now. And actually, all rights reserved, 1987 Basada. Wow. I've never seen that before. That is not a production company I recognize. How weird. A. Bob Stewart production. That was a really different ending for that show, comparatively speaking. But I want to go back and listen to it again. So let's see here.
Puppets, teddy
Why
bear,
would that have been bad if he had
toys?
said that? I will explain.
Dot.
Things you tie.
Your fingers.
Things you snap.
Dice.
Things you cross.
A calculator. Your fingers.
Digits.
A
Things are
calculator.
digits.
In your mind.
Oh, where are you at?
All right, you know what? I got to say, I just listened to it again. Listen to him say in your mind or end your mind.
Fingers.
Digits.
A
Things are
calculator.
digits.
In your mind.
A calculator and your mind. Now, I feel like that is not a normal thing to have said. if you're giving clues for the show, why was that a bad clue if he said in? You can't use prepositional phrases, is the rule. You cannot say around the circle, or you cannot say you cannot say in your mind, you cannot say in the box, you cannot say out of the city. You cannot use any of those prepositional phrases. And that's the rule that gets the celebrities more than any other single rule. Sometimes they blurt out the actual word in the thing, but sometimes they say something that they don't understand why it's a bad clue. And the reason it's bad is a prepositional phrase. I think he misspoke. I think he was trying to say in your mind, and his tongue just said a D, but because his tongue did that flub, even though it wasn't, I think, what his mind meant. And here I am assuming or sort of judging what I think his mind was trying to make his mouth say. But I've had it happen a million times where my mind is trying to make my mouth say something, and the sounds are not right. Like I sort of will missay a word, or I'll say a sound from a word I'm thinking about 3 words down the line, kind of a thing. It's a weird thing, but it has happened to me actually on the radio many, many times. You will hear me from old radio newscasts botch or say a sound that is the wrong sound. And it's because my mind is 4 words down in the sentence thinking about the word judge when I say fine. So I say jined or something like that, that's a bad example. But I think that's what was happening to this guy. And I think his tongue flub got him out of what would otherwise have cost them that money. Let's go watch some other close calls. And here's the thing. I have not pre-done these close calls, so I don't actually know if I don't actually know which ones will be coming up here. So they have them from syndication. There's so many episodes of The Pyramid on the internet here. Like, we could just watch them. And I like to watch them. And I really just... So this is what we're going to do. Let's find other ones here. You make the call. Can I just type that in? Like, down to the wire, maybe. Okay. Oops. Hold on.
Sherry, you don't have to worry too much.
It's a little quiet.
Tomorrow night, anyway, you're ahead of the game, so just relax and let's try to win that $25,000. Just concentrate on his face. Get those pictures now. Here's your first subject. Go.
The conductor.
Things on a railroad.
The conductor, the violins, the trumpets, the brass.
Things in an orchestra.
A compact. Your compact.
Things in my purse.
Because you hate your boss. Because you don't need the money anymore.
Why quit my job?
Numbers. A grocery list.
Things you write down.
Pets. Next.
Ooh.
A country road. A belly dancer's hips.
Things that sway. Things that are swivelly. Things that
A
are
country.
Okay, curved.
Lilies. Swaying.
full. Things
Corn.
that, things that wave.
Corn.
Things in a field.
Hurry. Numbers.
Things you write down. Things you ask.
Hey, she did it. No question about it. So that was a squeaker without really being a you make the call situation, but that's still very exciting for me. I swear to God, I watch this every single time I watch just these games from this show, the bonus round. I get so excited. Like, it's you watch down to that last second, and when it's a squeaker like that, it's very compelling.
Unfortunately, the audience here can't see. It's an offstage thing. You see that clock over there, but it's all 1 second. Oh, we'll get a shot of it. It's way hidden off in the background, but that's what I watched, that little digital clock over there. And I saw, when you started again, and I yelled, hurry, you had like 4 or 5 seconds.
I told them, I don't know.
You just won $25,000.
I don't believe it.
We'll be right back.
That's not the greatest video quality ever, but and by the way, I love everything about it. The entire game, right? So the mechanism of the board. Let's go back. I mean, the clock is going. The sound is playing. The little clock sound that they have, which I finally tried to analyze and figured out that it's like a flute note mixed with a striking a wooden block, like a. But it's not just that. There's also like a violin, or I think it's actually a flute. the mechanism of the little square things here, they're called trilons, if you know anything about behind the scenes of game shows, and how they spin like that, completely manual. They're never, well, next one at the same time, and then flipping it around. You got to flip it around one more if they get it wrong. Like, it's actually very mechanically sort of, it's not, it wouldn't be difficult in the common sense, but it's complex. You know, this is not just a simple thing. If you go on, you have to not flip. I don't know. And then the background, even like the way the red triangle pyramid shapes, actually those are trapezoids technically, sort of stay lit red, while the actual rest of it, the blue wall surrounding it, is lit up. See, it's lit up and it actually fades dark here. And I love that. And then how the lights come up when they win, and how the camera shot pulls out from very close here at the end. You know, you can see both of them there in that shot. And then the camera pans out and tilts up right here. And who gives a fuck about this? I can hear people saying, but I'm sorry, that stuff, that's solid. That's very well done. Very sort of subtle without being, I want to do more of the you make the calls, though. We've done that one. Let's see here. Tough call, you make the call, number 5. All right, let's try this one here.
7 out of 7. That closes it up a little bit. 14 to 11. Tim, you and Richard have the choice of the last two. There's a mystery 7 under one of them. And don't forget it.
And don't forget it, please.
All right, sir. Who'll receive?
I'll give, please.
Same setup. Describe these things that help you remember. Things that help you remember. Ready. Go.
From
Diploma.
when you graduate, yes. 30 days on a thing.
Calendar month.
Yes. If we're close, I'm your.
I guess the last word here
friends,
gets
yes.
screwed up somehow.
Look deep into my eyes.
Hypnotize me.
That's okay. This is, you put this around your finger.
That's string.
Yes. This is in a row. There's 7 of these on my things to do today. Is a
List of chores.
yeah. This is, I write my secretary a
Note, a message, a letter.
I remember with my
A memo.
yes.
You got it.
Oh, they whistled him.
No problem. Everybody's staring.
He's saying remember.
Yeah. Yeah, you got it. You both looked at me like, "What are you talking about?"
Oh, no, we didn't get it. I said memo instead of remember.
Oh, the clue was remember?
Yes.
Oh, I'm sorry. Then that's why you got the cuckoo. That was going so fast, I didn't hear what happened. All right, 17-14.
So that's not what appeared to happen. Hold on.
This is, I write my secretary a
Note, a message, a letter.
I remember with my
A memo.
yes.
See that? Okay. He didn't say memory. He said remember, and I think that's. I think they screwed up. I think that should not have been disqualified, and it was. The comments, for instance, are seeing. This is very interesting. If this had been the winner's circle, which reverses the main game, essentially, which is true, if the subject had been on the board, things that help you remember, and the clue giver said a memo, the sound mem is there, and I would understand the buzzer. But it was a memo, and he said something to help you remember. I've been arguing with the pyramid judge since I was 7. This is definitely a bad call. Wrong. Judges were wrong. Even if remember and memo are synonymous, and they're not, the category is things that help you remember. Why should the contestant get a cuckoo? Yeah, that's true. If the category is things that help you remember, ooh. And also, here's the thing I noticed. Something they did let go that I think they maybe should not have. This I thought of. Hypnosis and hypnotize are not the same. So it's kind of interesting. And I'm just continuing to read. Sorry, I should not be reading comments live on the air like this. Like I should actually try and be doing something. But I'm really quite fascinated by the discussion here, because there's a lot of people who, I mean, most of the people seem to say the correct thing, which is that it's an error, a mistake on the part of the judges. And, you know, the judges are human. Fortunately, I will say this, 99% of the time, they really do the right thing. If they disqualify something, 99% of the time, I feel like they are doing so correctly. Here's a win. You make the call. Let's watch this one here, which is good.
All right, Bernie and Teresa, we're up to the moment of truth or something. There ought to be something appropriate I could say after all this time. That's the winner's circle, and you said, Bernie, you're.
I love to watch Teresa Gainesville play this.
If you can just sort of bring yourself down a little bit and just play the game, don't worry about the rest of the stuff. I realize that it is an extraordinary opportunity on my ball. I'm supposed to say you're going to win $10,000 and all that stuff. I try to slide over that because everybody knows the game. You just watch her and play. You'll win the money. Good luck. Here's your first subject. Go.
The numbers, the addition, the subtraction.
Things in a math book. Things in a math book.
Okay, math. You got it. Good.
Did you cut my hair a little shorter?
Things that you'd say to your beautician or barber.
A suit, a tie.
Things in your closet. Things
A
that
tie.
Things that a man would wear.
Okay, they gave her apparel.
The red graves.
The famous families. People in a family. Sisters in a family.
Red graves,
Fontaines. Sisters. Famous sisters. Famous English actors.
The red graves.
Famous snobs.
Next. The songs, the grooves.
Things in a disco. Things in a record.
Wow. Come on.
Chocolate, blood, gravy.
Things that are dark. Things that
Chocolate,
melt.
blood,
Things that stain.
gravy.
Things that
Okay.
Wait a minute. I'm going to try something. I'm going to enter a plea here. There was no time lost and won't change any of the reflection there. You said families, and then later on you said actors. I'm going to ask the judge, if you will, to look at it and see if maybe, by saying actors and family in two different parts of that, they might consider it. If not...
Oh, my God. Okay, I really don't know what's going to happen here.
Am I right? 3, 550, 6, 7, $850. We'll be back for the other decision in a moment.
Okay, hold on. I have to talk now because holy shit, this is actually something I really don't know what's about to happen. And the thing is, I know I've seen this before. Probably on television originally, and then probably on YouTube a time or two. But I don't remember what is going to happen because here's the thing. She said the two parts of it in two different things. I feel like the judge shouldn't allow that. Like, it didn't ding at the time. So Dick Clark is trying to pull a rabbit out of his hat for the benefit of the contestant. And I feel like the way the rules usually are applied, that would not fly. Let's watch and see what happens because I really don't know. Come on, play. And again, this camera pull out all the way. I just think that's a cool shot.
All righty, back to the $25,000 pyramid we go. Bernie, it is not my place to make the calls on the show, and we have a terrific judge. In the situation where he won $850, called to his attention, I thought I heard you say actors and all of that. After reviewing the tape, instead of $850, you won $10,000.
What? Now, a lot of times I would accuse Dick Clark of trying to sell it like he's trying to say she didn't win. Like he's trying to pull, so there's a big reveal. And maybe he was a little bit, but I feel like he does it the most sly out of all of the other people who do that. Like, people on TV do that all the time. But she got it. They let her have that. I don't feel like that's usually how the rules are applied. But that's cool. Good for her.
Please let me explain one thing. This is not a criticism of the judging procedure at all. He honestly did not hear weeping. You don't weep when you win $10,000, Bernie. This is a good thing. Let me have some Kleenex.
Makeup.
Yes. Where was I with that? Oh, I want to explain. He said to me, had he heard the word, he would have immediately credited to you. He didn't hear it. That's why he didn't get it. So it was just...
He didn't hear it, but it was there. Like how I actually didn't hear it either. Hold on. Like
A tie.
Things in your closet. Things
A
that a
tie.
man would. Things that a man would
because
wear.
I heard her say families, but I never heard acting.
The Fontaines. The Redgraves.
The famous families. People in a family. Sisters in a family.
Redgraves.
Vanessa.
Fontaines.
Sisters. Famous sisters. Famous
The-
English
the-
actors.
Famous English actors. There it was. All right. So I didn't hear the actors part, but there it was. All right. So, and the way he said that actually kind of sounded by that. So the judge said if he had heard that, and I don't know how he couldn't have heard it, although I also didn't hear it the first time. It's just kind of English actors, because your mind kind of works in a certain putting things together way. And sometimes certain things don't appear to go together, but they do, I guess. I don't know. But he said it was the problem was him hearing it, not him understanding that she said the two words. Like, I don't know. I guess there have been times on both sides, but I'm sorry. I find this shit compelling as hell. Maybe just one more, and then we'll go to a episode from the BBC or something. I want another You Make the Call one though, because these are so compelling. I'm such a game show dork. Like, I totally get that, but okay, a win / You Make the Call.
The Mystery 7's still in there.
Size it up.
Oh,
Describe
this is the
these
Mystery
things that
7.
measure other things. Things that
Nah,
measure
I want
other
I want the actual game. Sorry. A win bonus round. Okay, tough. Here, I can see that this is it. All right. Oops, I always do that. I hit full screen and I need to hit.
Because there's the tie, we've lost a little bit of time. You got to match $10,000. You have a possible win of $27,850, Rosie. Good luck. Here is your first subject. Go.
London.
Cities in England.
Listen, I'm going to do your taxes for you.
What an accountant might say.
Because you want to find out what movies they're playing, because you want to hear what happened yesterday in the world.
Why you watch the news? Why you listen to the news? Why you read the newspaper?
Bam.
Cheetos, Doritos.
Snacks.
Bam. Everything ending in Edo.
London Bridge.
Things that fall down.
Good. Fucking amazing. I remember this. I remember now.
Okay. A saddle. Your shoes.
Things you buckle.
Belt.
Things you lace.
Your
Things
boots.
made of leather.
A saddle.
Things that are tanned. Things you polish. Things you.
Your boots. Your suitcase.
Things with straps.
Okay, they hit the music and immediately fade it down.
This to you twice. They've got to check it. We'll be back in a moment.
All right. So as I was saying during that, I remember what happens. What do you think will happen? She said it very clearly. Things with straps. And she even started to say it before the buzzer. In fact, she kind of was a time. What's going to happen? All right. I actually remember this one. I admit I remember this one, but let's just watch the.
Rosie, gosh, I hate to do this sort of thing. I'm not sort of telegraphing what I'm going to tell you. The rule of the game is if you give the keyword or start the keyword and the buzzer interrupts you, you've got the money. What happened over there, things with a strap? You said things with a strap. You hadn't started the keyword. We cannot give you the bonus money, but you're not penniless by any means. You got $18,600 and a trip to Hawaii. Thank you so very much. Teresa, we'll see you tomorrow. Ed, we'll see you tomorrow. Bernie, you're back with $11,100 and the automobile.
I really like her as a contestant. She's just kind of cute. And
see you tomorrow for now, Dick Clark. So long.
Something about her makes me feel like she is not
Ladies,
the.
because there's the top.
She's actually the celebrity and not the. She's not the celebrity, right? Ed Begley Jr. was the celebrity. She is the contestant, but she seems like she's got kind of a famous face. I don't know. All right, let's shift gears a little bit. You want to see how hard? No, I don't want to see how hard game shows can be. I'm looking between my two things here that I want to do, and the thing I want to do is Scrabble. Remember the Scrabble game show? I do this pretty regularly on this show, and I feel like I like the later version of the game. Here we go, 1989. Oh, is this not a whole episode? I want a whole episode. Sorry, that looks like good quality too. All right, let's try this. Love how this starts as well. Okay, hold on.
By the way, remember Paul Rufa?
No.
He's the Chicago actor who won about $50,000 on
Is
Jeopardy
this Scrabble?
last year. Well,
Just a
next week,
moment.
Paul Rufa will win $32,000 on Scrabble, the NBC morning game show. He's going to be on for 4 straight days, beginning on Tuesday.
But you've already given us the results.
Well, I'm just so happy for him. Don't worry. Tune in for 4 days.
Jennifer Hamby is back to try to make it again to the bonus sprint and a chance at a jackpot of $18,000 today on Scrabble.
I love this intro here too.
An
8-letter word.
He's a lay person.
Hawaiian. Ah, that's good. It's always kind of a pun, the opening word, you know. But never quite like this. Scrabble. And I mean, again, you hear me talk about what I love about the game show and what I like about it. I mean, what I love about the pyramid, same thing, right? The set. There's a lot of moving parts and flashing lights. That's good. Some stuff that rotates or stuff that slides forward in a very kind of ominous way is good. Having a motif of some kind, like this, they have the squares motif of pink and blue, just like the squares on Scrabble. Like, I just love the design of the set. This is good shit.
Poughkeepsie, New York, Larry Wiedemann.
All right, Paul Rufa and Larry Wiedemann and Jennifer somebody.
500, she's a champ. Yes, you got a shot at that 16,000, didn't you?
Yes.
Yeah, well, maybe 17 today. Tell us about yourself.
I'm a student at National University. I'm studying to be a school teacher, and I'm real close to having the minds of those second graders in my hands.
Yeah, okay. Good for you. Nice to have you in today, John.
Thank you.
Hi, Larry. How you doing, Chuck?
Fine. Tell me about yourself.
Well, I was born in Manhattan, New York City, and I was raised in Poughkeepsie, New York. And I'm an avid moviegoer. I see between 5 and 7 movies a week.
Really?
And I moved out here just so I can be closer to the movie industry.
Well, it's nice to have you here. Good luck to you. You're the challenger. You're going to go first, Larry.
That's right.
Let's go to the board. We're going to play Scrabble till someone.
And again, here I am talking about the stuff I really like.
They'll have a chance at 18,000
The music.
today. Take a look
And
at
the sound
board. We'll set
effects.
up for our first game. We're building on the letter I. The word, and the clue is he'll give you the bird. Now, when you think you know the word, hit your buzzer. Don't forget the pink and blue bonus squares. They're worth money. He'll give you the bird.
He'll give you the bird.
And it kind of goes by
1 and the 5.
subconsciously, which it's supposed to,
Let's place that D,
but the
Joe.
sound effects,
Nope, stop her. Over to you, Jennifer.
I'll take the 8.
they're all completely unique to this game show and were invented
G?
for it.
Whoa, Larry.
Let me take the
Although I think some of them may have been reused in other
Yeah,
game shows, like that stopper sound effect.
$500. He'll give you the bird.
no guess, Chuck. Let's take the E. No guess, so I'll take the 2 and the 7.
R and an R.
Well, I'll have to pick the R then.
He'll give you the bird.
No guess, Chuck, so let's take the other R.
$500, Larry. He'll give you the bird.
No guess, Chuck. I'll take the 3 and the 4.
E and a T.
Let's go for the T.
He'll give you the bird.
Yeah,
No
retriever.
guess, I'll have to go for the E.
How does he not
No
know?
guess, Chuck.
Really?
I'll take the 9 and the 10.
L and an E.
He'll give you the bird.
Yeah, I don't know what kind of bird you got in mind, but it's what he'll give you.
Let's take that E, Chuck. Can I guess it?
Wait, hang on just a second.
Okay, wait.
I got a better idea.
What?
Bing! What is it? Retrieve. That's very good.
All right, so okay, again, stuff I love even more is when there's a problem like that.
Here, I'm telling you. All right, here we go, Jennifer. Building on the letter
Something's
E,
wrong with
retriever,
the system.
7 letters in the word. The clue is some husbands have asked their wives not to press them.
Okay, I'll take the 8. And the
Buzzers
5,
aren't
please.
working. Oh my god.
S and an R.
The S. And the R.
Some husbands have asked their wives not to press them.
I think I know it, but I better be sure. The 4 and the 7, please.
A and a G.
The A, please.
$1,000. Some husbands have asked their wives not to press them.
The G, please.
A 5 in a row there. No?
I can't get it either.
The 3 and the
Not
9.
to press them.
M and an H.
Marges? Harges?
The H.
Can't give you the last letter. Some husbands have
Charges.
asked their wives not to press them.
Charges.
Charges, that's right. You thought it was trousers, didn't you? Did you think it was trousers?
I was thinking of shorts.
Shorts, not the rest of shorts.
Starch, you know.
Okay. Okay, we're out of time for this round. We're going to play the rest in speed word, building on the letter A in charges. Oh, let me give you the rules. See, what we do is we put the letters in place one at a time, but we don't give you the last letter. You have to do that on your own, okay? Building on the letter A in charges, 8 letters in the word. The clue is it's spread by word of mouth. It's spread by word of mouth. Ready? Go. It's spread by word of mouth.
Language.
Larry.
Language.
Yes, that's exactly right.
So the buzzers are working again.
At least the lights are working. Okay, here we go. Building on the letter A in language, 5 letters in the word. The clue is some cooks work with a lazy one. Or Jennifer's got to try to catch up. Larry's going for the game. Some cooks work with a lazy one. Ready? Go. Jennifer? Susan is exactly right. Yes.
Wow, she didn't even need a single letter.
All letters
Lazy
U in
Susan.
7 letters. The clue is it can put a smile on your face. It can put a smile on your face. Ready? Go. It can put a smile on your face.
Chuckle?
Jennifer?
Chuckle.
Chuckle is exactly right. Ooh, close.
And that little flourish when somebody wins. Doom, 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 doom,
Other
doom.
nice things. So enjoyed having you.
Thanks a lot.
Yeah, you're welcome. Come on down, Jennifer. You did it again. No bonus money again. $500. Boy, you're making money the hard way, I'll tell you. I know. $500 for the game. Got a chance for another $1,000.
Okay. So yeah, sound effects, the music, the set design, that big rotating cube on the right there. Rotates around to be the speed word, the bonus game.
Brandy has $2,000. Now she's going to establish a time. The winner of the next crossword will come up here and try to beat that time. Play the same 4 words. Reminds you to hit your plunger. That's what stops the clock.
It's not really a crossword, is it?
Letters are good. Good luck, Jennifer.
No stoppers. Okay.
First word, 5 letters. It's a quarterly report.
It's a quarterly report.
Ready?
Ready.
Go.
R. S. C.
It's a quarterly report.
E.
Score.
Score?
Yes.
Oh, like the score.
Doesn't really make any sense, but it's okay.
Perfect sense.
Next word, 6 letters. Some of them are misleading.
Some of them are misleading.
Ready?
Ready.
Go.
G. U.
Some of them are misleading.
D. Guide.
Yes. Third word, 8 letters. A well-known jack.
A well-known jack.
Ready?
Ready.
Go.
Nicholson? No.
M.
A well-known jack.
R. E. Y.
McEnroe?
Jack.
No.
T.
Monterey.
Jack.
Monterey.
Yes.
Oh.
God, she sat there staring at that, even though it was like the first 6 letters were.
Last word, 9 letters. A small-time operation.
A small time operation.
Ready?
Ready.
Go.
S. T. P.
A small-time operation.
W.
Stopwatch.
T. A.
A small-time operation.
Stopwatch?
Yes. Yeah. I don't know how hard these were. I can't tell. 36.8 obviously seems like a long time. But Monterey, I don't know. That may be the one that gets you is Monterey. I don't know. Scoring guys, I don't think we're... Well, we'll see.
Whoopsies.
36.8, and we'll be back to find out.
Okay, so then somebody comes back later to try and play against her with those same 4 words. Who's been secluded, right? They have not seen those words. They didn't watch her do that just then.
Okay, Jennifer, you're on.
Oh, if you folks out there want one of our t-shirts, send your clues along with your name and address to Scrabble Clue, P.O. Box 67519, Los Angeles, California, 90067.
Sounds like a car getting a little faster as it goes. And it's fun.
We'll be drawing a clues at random. If we read your clue on the air, we'll send you a t-shirt and T-shirt. And by the way, one size fits all.
Yeah. Do you wear glasses?
I shouldn't I?
That was cute.
We have 2 new players. Here they are. Charlie, thank you. She's a math teacher. He's a language technician.
What's a language
Montana,
technician?
California, Marcia
He
Andrews.
repairs languages?
And from Forest Park, Illinois, Paul Rupa. All righty. Nice to have you both here. How are you, Marcia?
Just fine, Chuck.
Tell me about yourself.
I'm a high school math teacher married to a wonderful man.
He's a wealth teacher.
Yes.
Boy, that doesn't sound like they go together, but I guess they do.
Opposites attract.
Yeah.
And instead of having children, we decided to have a dog. And so we have a 9-year-old Australian Shepherd named the Boogeyman.
Boy, that must have been painful. Oh, leave me. All right. Listen, I'm sick. I don't feel good. So you have this what is it?
It's a German Australian Shepherd named
German.
the Boogeyman. And he said hi.
A German Australian Shepherd. Well, that's
German Australia?
It's nice to have you here, Marcia. Good luck
He's
to you.
from German Australia.
Hi. Tell me about yourself.
Like,
language
British
technician,
Columbia.
That refers to 2 different things. One, how I use language in the entertainment industry, and also it refers to the fact that I can read and speak backwards. For example, Elbark Simagat Fo Manet Na Iraluo Kuk Urawoy, which is you are Chuck Woolery, and the name of the game is Scrabble.
Okay, so here's the thing. This YouTube video is titled Paul Rufa on Scrabble. Like, I'm supposed to know who that is. And that's Paul Rufa, the guy that just did that. And I already hate him. And I don't.
That doesn't come into play too often, though, does it?
I don't
It's changed
know
my
him.
life. Yeah, well, maybe so.
It's changed
Thank
my
you.
life.
Scott just held my card upside down. Who won the toss? I did. All right, let's go to the board. We're building on the letter E. The word, the clue is they're on the edge of their seats, as we all are right now. They're on the edge of their seats.
All right. I'll take the 2 and the 9.
N and an R.
N, please.
Stopper, over to you, Marcia.
I'd like the 8, please.
Okay. C or an R, they're on the edge of their seats.
The R. The C.
Stopper, over to you, Paul.
Oh, all right. I'll take the 1 and the 10.
S and an S.
The S, please.
They're on the edge of their seats.
And the S, please. Well, we're getting nowhere fast. 3 and a 4.
L and an M.
They're on the edge of their seats. The M, please.
They're on the edge of their seats.
And that L, I think, is a stopper. Armrest.
That's exactly right.
Oh. They're on the edge of our seats. That's good. That's a really good pun. I like that.
The clue is he's got a pat answer for everything. Give you $500 and you tell me what it is right now. Got a pat answer for everything.
I have an idea, but I'm
you
a
want to take
chicken.
a chance and go? No?
I'm going to go with the 5 and the 1.
S and a J.
The S, please.
It's got a pat answer for everything.
I know this one. Say Jack.
Did you know it before? Why didn't you take a chance?
I'm a chicken.
Oh, yeah, but you had $500 in your pocket. Ooh, Paul, building on the letter A in Sajak. 9 letters in the word. The clue is they have that faraway look in their eyes.
They have a faraway look in their eyes.
Okay, a 2 and a 9.
M and an E.
The M, please.
No, over to you, Marcia.
Okay, the 7.
They have that faraway look in their eyes with an S and an E.
I'll take an S, or the S. The E.
They have that faraway look in their eyes.
A 5 and the 10.
R and a D.
The R, please. The D.
Draperies? No.
$500. They have that faraway look in their eyes.
Wanderers?
Not coming to me.
Okay.
The 4 and the 8.
N and the W.
The N. The W.
They have that faraway look in their eyes. Still 2 stoppers out. It's up to you.
Wanderers.
Yes, that's exactly right. Through the line. Okay. That bell means we're out of time. Going to play the rest in speed word, building on the letter S in Wanderers. I should give you the, put your hands on your buzzers. We'll put the letters in place one at a time. Can't give you the last letter. That's up to you. Okay, S in Wanderers, 5 letters in the word. The clue is kids sometimes make them in school. Kids sometimes make them in school. Ready? Go. Call.
Faces.
That's exactly right. It's all tied up. Building on the letter C in faces. 7 letters in the word. The clue is a popular hotspot. A popular hotspot. Ready? Go. Popular hotspot.
Jacuzzi.
Oh, jacuzzi, exactly right. Locked out. Locked out. Well, Marcia, have some nice parting gifts for you. A microwave oven, a lot of other nice things. No bonus money, though. Thank you for playing the game. We enjoyed having you.
Thank you. I really enjoyed being here. And before I go, my dog, the boogeyman, sends you a picture for your dog, David.
My dog, Dave, gets a picture from your dog.
Yes, this is Boogie the Red-Nosed Reindeer.
That's very cute. Thank you.
All right, I'm glad she lost. Sorry, that's too weird.
Same thing. Yes, thank you. Thank you for playing with us. We enjoyed having you. Come on out, Paul. Paul's coming this way. He's got $500 for the game. No money for bonus yet, but a chance to make another 1,000. We'll see if we can do it right after this. Stay with us. Come on over.
Okay. I don't know. I had something to say right there, but I'm going to skip it.
Back and we're going to finish up here and see which one of these 2 players is going to play for that $1,000 or the $18,000. Jennifer Hamby has 2,000. She has a time of 36.8. And Paul Rufa?
Like Fiddler on the Rufa.
God, I hate him too.
Yours might have been better. $500 anyway. I'm going to play the same 4 words. Remind you to hit your plunger. That's what stops the clock. No stoppers in any of these words. All the letters are good. Okay? All right. Here we go. First word, 5 letters. It's a quarterly report.
It's a quarterly report.
Ready?
Ready. Go. S. R. C. Score.
Yes. Second word, 6 letters. Some of them are misleading.
Some of them are misleading.
Ready?
Ready.
Go.
G. E. D.
Some of them are misleading.
Guides.
Yes. Third word, 8 letters. A well-known jack.
A well-known jack.
Ready?
Ready.
Go.
M. T. O.
A well-known jack.
N. R. E.
A well-known jack.
Monterey.
That's correct.
Oh boy.
0.1 seconds left to the class. A small-time operation. A small-time operation.
A small-time operation.
Ready?
Ready.
Go.
W. H. Stopwatch.
That's very good.
Wow.
Holy cow, nailed that one. Oh, good for you. Congratulations. A lot of time left. I couldn't really tell if it was stopwatch. Monterey got 1 letter less than you did. So it must have happened in score and guide. Score went that same too. Jennifer, $2,000. Thanks for being on. You've been terrific. You've been just delightful. I mean,
You know, before I go, I wanted to ask you for your autograph on my name pad before I have to leave.
I'll give it to you right after we take this break.
Thank you.
Okay. And Paul's got $1,500. He's going to be playing for $18,000 right after this. Stay with us.
Yeah, this is the bonus round, but I like it also about Scrabble. Is that they kind of do a bonus round for the person who won the bonus round.
Paul Rufa, $500 trying for 18 grand.
Although the set, now that I look at it, does look
1
like
minute, you
bathroom
get
tile when
1,000,
it's
next minute,
pink.
boom.
Yeah.
I mean, this is big time. Are you ready?
Sure, let's do it.
In fact,
10 seconds on the clock, 2 words, get them under 10
that's kind of a
seconds.
problem. That's all I can see now is
18,000.
bathroom tile.
Good luck, Paul. Thanks.
It's like they did it in the
Let me take a look at
bathroom.
these. Okay, see what happens. First word, 6 letters. Cowpokes.
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 Ready?
Ready.
Go.
B. Brand.
That's correct. 8.4 seconds.
Cowpokes brands? Oh, right.
I believe you got it. I hate to count your chickens before they hatch, but I believe you got it.
Be very, very quiet.
All right, I will if you will. 7 letters. Some people do it inch by inch.
Some people do it inch by inch.
For $18,000. Ready?
Ready.
Go. You got it.
Holy shit! Okay, so he's really good at this game. I mean, he could have guessed, got a letter up there. He wanted to take a risk.
Cowpokes, I thought that was tough. I thought brands was going to be hard to get. It was going to be like fonts or something. It wasn't even letters. I thought brands was really hard to get. Yeah, but measure, I thought would go quickly. But cowpokes, that was very, very well done. You're up to $19,500 now, partner. So you did real good. And I was very, very quiet. Thank you. Thanks, everybody, for joining us. We'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye. Bonus is worth $5,000.
Wow, so that meant nobody had won in like 3 weeks or something.
Some members of our studio audience and some departing contestants will receive Litton, a quality microwave oven with features designed to fit your lifestyle. Furnished by Litton Microwave Cooking Products. And now, professional salon nails you can do at home. New Lee sculptured nails.
Okay,
Quick, easy,
I'm going to point something out
nails.
here. One of the things that bothers me about modern day game shows is the unnatural applause. Whether it's MTV or a show like Ellen or any kind of show that has an audience, frankly, even the Today Show now has points at which they're woo screaming and cheering on the show, some kind of crowd or audience, and to make it feel more, I don't know, interactive or some bullshit. I hate it. It's one of the things I hate the most. But the long continuous applause, like when you watch the credits of Jeopardy, you hear applause for like 45 seconds continuously. Just not people screaming and cheering, just people kind of artificially clapping because a sign is on. And I think that sounds so artificial. That sounds so like, who applauds for that long, unless somebody has given a really good speech or something, you don't do that for the case of a game show. Well, listen to what happened during the credits of Scrabble just now. I don't know if you noticed, but I noticed, and I'm going to share it with you here because listen to the people clapping for him. He sort of does a motion and people cheer and they clap for a minute. Woo! Okay, they woo, they're clapping, they're still clapping, and it fades out. And the announcer can continue talking without having to talk over an audience.
Now there's an easy way to deep clean your carpets. The Regina Steamer Carpet Cleaner. Lightweight, convenient, and affordable. And Conair. You can be confident as Conair, a world leader in personal care appliances. Conair's latest innovation, Fashion Plates. Plus Northland Fire Logs, the only fire logs with clean burn chimney cleaner. You'll get
Clean
a warm feeling
burn.
from Northland Fire Logs. And Mazzola No Stick Cooking Spray is made from Mazzola corn oil and has no cholesterol. Cut calories and clean up with no stick. Plus new extra strength aid. The only extra fluoride toothpaste accepted by the American Dental Association. The most fluoride. That's the strength of extra strength aid. An answer which was inadvertently revealed during a crossword was edited from the program.
Interesting that they have to say that too. A crossword that was inadvertently revealed. And I always wonder how that happened. Like, did Chuck say it or something?
An answer which was inadvertently revealed during a crossword was edited from the program.
Okay, so a crossword that was inadvertently revealed was edited from the program. They always have to disclose that after the $64,000 question scandal or whatever that was.
Chuck Woolery's wardrobe furnished by Pierre Cardin. Scrabble, starring Chuck Woolery, is produced in association with Exposure Unlimited.
Exposure Unlimited.
Based on the Scrabble brand crossword game. This is Charlie Tuna speaking.
Charlie Tuna speaking. I always thought his name was Charlie Tuna speaking. Like,
Scrabble is a Reg Grundy production.
wow. All right. Well, that was a very enjoyable thing. I really love that goddamn the approach to the game. You know, there have been other ways and attempts to bring Scrabble to TV, but I feel like a lot of it's really clunky. You know, Scrabble is not necessarily that compelling of a game in its board game state. You know, I mean, I like it, regular Scrabble. I don't play Words with Friends anymore because I never really got the hang of that multiple words against each other thing that spell words every which way, and you know, getting quintuple credit or something like that. I always lost when I would play, and I just kind of gave up on Words with Friends. I play Hanging with Friends, but not Words with Friends. I just don't. I don't know. Like, I mean, I'm just not good enough at it. And games I'm not good at, I don't keep playing. All right, let's do something a little hard. We have a half an hour left. I'd like to do a little extra on Tuesday, and it's been a long time since we did a full proper game show Tuesday. So it is the top of the hour, and it's actually 10:58 p.m. West Coast time, 0558 GMT on Wednesday, and we're going to watch Only Connect from the BBC. I don't know which one we'll watch. I was hoping for the one from this week, if I can sort of whip it up, but I don't have the link handy, unfortunately, and I'm just going to try and type in Only Connect. Like to see maybe the most popular ones, or will we see? Oh God, there's no way to know. I think maybe it is this one. I really like this game show. No crazy applause, simple music, but it's really hard. It's like super extra hard.
Hello and welcome to Only Connect, the quiz that puts familiar things into even more unnerving combinations than Marks and Spencer's new sandwich designer. Have you tried the cucumber, veal and grape? It's a puzzle for the palate. Joining me tonight to prise open the questions, pick out the chutney and scrape off the salad cream are, on my right, Ines Carson, a PhD chemistry student and keen board gamer who has made solar cells using raspberry juice. Lorraine Murta, a professional dog walker with a degree in environmental biology, and their captain, Ian Volante, a statistician and keen korfballer who sports a scar from a lightsaber injury. United by an appetite for the elements, they are the scientists. How have the scientists been preparing for tonight's game?
Lots of practicing on the connecting walls, and otherwise just general doing quizzes, really.
Are you also good on the arts, or is mainly science you're hoping for?
I'm not much good at all, so we might get lucky. Yeah.
You will be playing against, tonight on my left, Robin Whelan, a property manager and motorsports enthusiast who once made Sir James Goldsmith a mug of coffee. Max Espenson, a medicinal chemist whose accent won him a free haircut and a sandwich while holidaying in Missouri. And their captain, Ian Orris, a management accountant and hamster fan who is currently landscaping his mother's small holding. Robin builds properties, Ian builds chicken runs, and Max builds molecules. They are the builders. All builders in various senses of the word, but what areas of knowledge do you have covered?
Oh, entertainment, chemistry, rodents and flat furniture.
Do you know, it's like my shopping list when I go to Tesco's. Good luck, all of you.
I sense that's like a funny joke, but I don't get it.
Apparently random clues. Builders, you won the toss. You'll be going first, so please choose an Egyptian.
There's a glass of water there.
2 reads. What connects these? Picture clues. The fewer clues you need to see before giving me the right answer, the more points you get. Here's the first.
Next, please.
Okay, Stephen Hawking.
Should I take one? No, next, please.
Assange. Assange.
They've all had films made about them in the last year.
I can't accept it, I'm afraid. So I'm going to show the fourth clue to the scientists. See if you can give me an exact and specific answer.
Did the person playing
More specific.
Oscar or something?
No, it's too long. So we are looking at Alan Turing, Stephen Hawking, Julian Assange, and Smaug Do you know yet? If you'd waited for another clue, would you have got it? Benedict Cumberbatch. That is a specific thing. Films have been made about them fairly recently, not quite in the last year, the Julian Assange movie, 2013, a bit longer ago, but they have all appeared in films played by Benedict Cumberbatch. That is the thing. So well done, Max, but too late for points, I'm afraid. No bonus to you then, scientists, but what would you like?
Water, please.
Water.
Water.
Ah, the music question. We're getting the novelty ones out of the way early. You'll be hearing your clues. What connects them? Here's the first.
Next. Oh, right, okay, yeah. The acts all have exclamation marks.
Yes, they do. Very well done. Who did we hear from?
The mighty Wah.
That was the second clue.
Snap was the third one.
Mm-hmm.
No idea on the first one.
Noi. Apparently a kraut rock band. Isn't that a very PC term? What do you think you would have heard?
Kraut rock?
Wham or something. Chick, chick, chick.
It would have been Wham. Very good guess. But yes, coming in after 3 clues, you get 2 points.
They all have a name with an exclamation point. I love it. All right.
Back to you, builders, for a choice.
Eye of Horus, please.
The Eye of Horus. Well, you know it's not going to be musical pictures. We've done those now. So just a normal set of clues. What connects them? Here's the first.
Intensity of cosmic background radiation. Cosmic microwave background radiation. Okay.
Next, please.
Norwegian banknotes. I have no idea. I have a feeling it's the label for measuring the intensity of those waves, and it's probably also got that name, footballers' gestures. Gestures. Oh, they're blurry? No.
All things that have been removed from the internet.
They are not things that have been removed from the internet. I'm not sure how that will quite work with the second clue for a start. So that's not it. Scientists, do you want to have a go for a bonus?
Can I nominate Innes?
I was just going to guess of things that are all typically edited out of something to make it clearer, like the change of residence was taken off Google Earth and they would edit the background radiation out of a radiation sampling.
You're in the same area, and it's the right sort of area, but especially for a bonus, I need something very specific. You're thinking about Dick Cheney's residence, which was pixelated on Google Earth for security reasons. All things that have been pixelated.
Pixelated.
Of course, can't be removed from the internet or edited out of anything, but there's pixelation appears on them. Footballers' gestures pixelated on TV broadcasts, bit of a scene. And the first one, yes, that's to do with the manageability of data, but things not so much removed as pixelated.
So they have 0 points apiece after 2 questions.
Okay, scientists,
3
what would you like
questions.
yourselves?
Lion, please.
Lion. What is the connection between these clues? Here's the first.
Milan.
Next, please.
Your party.
Things I'm too sexy for.
Very brave of you to say that. I'd like to give you even more points for the confidence of the phrase, and it is the right answer.
I'm too sexy for my shirt. This song. I love
You
that.
recognise that, Lorraine? You found that song?
Well, I certainly know it quite well. I don't know if I'd go as far to say I'm a fan.
Yeah, the old Right Said Fred song, I'm Too Sexy for Milan, Your Party, You Didn't See My Shirt.
That was really good of them to get that off those
Back to you,
clues.
builders. What's it to be?
I have really respect for them.
Okay, what is the
Real
connection
respect.
between these clues? Here's the first.
Abaft the main mist. Okay, keep going. 4 or 5 bells in the Elizabeth Tower.
One more. Next, please.
Every 25th Hunger Games.
Next, please.
Three seconds.
Courses.
is the right answer.
Quarter.
Very well done. You recognise the quarter pounder
Quarter
at the end there. What
pounder.
about the other clues? Anything you know?
Quarter bell.
The quarter bells of Big Ben, yeah, for example.
The Hunger Games one, it's called a Quarter Games or something.
It's called a quarter quell. Yes, the Hunger Games, if it isn't horrible enough every year, every 25 years they make it even more horrible. And a baft, or baft, the main mast, do you know what that's the definition of?
Is that the quarters?
Quarter deck. Quarter deck defined as a baft, the main mast. Quarters is the connection. Well done.
Jesus
okay,
Christ.
One question remains, the twisted flax. That'll be for you.
Twisted
What's the
flax.
connection between these clues? Is the first.
The Raven.
Next, please.
Little Weed. Poems by Poe seems too obvious. I don't know about Little Weed.
Next, please. They all say more. Like, see, all say knife behind the Raven says nevermore. So they all just say one word over and over again. Okay. They all repeat one word over and over.
Very well done. Coming in after 3 clues again, you get 2 points. They are fictitious characters that only say one word.
Oh.
You didn't need to see Hodor from Game of Thrones.
I wouldn't
Do you know
have
what his
known
one
that.
word is?
If they had said group,
It's
no.
Hodor. That's all he
Group
says.
does
Yes,
not
exactly
have
so.
a one-word
And what about the other
vocabulary.
clues? What can you tell me?
The seagulls in Finding Nemo say mine.
Mine, exactly.
The Raven says nevermore.
Quoth the raven nevermore. Exactly so. Little Weed, you don't know?
Weed, is that one?
That's it, yeah, from Bill and Ben the Flower Pot Men.
Yeah.
Exactly right. They all
Bill
say
and Ben the
one
Flower
word.
Pot
Very
Men.
well done. For 2 points. At the end of round 1, then, the builders have 1 point. The scientists are ahead with 7. Round 2 is the sequences round. This time the team can only see 3 clues at the most because I want to know what will come forth in a sequence. Builders, you'll be going first again. Please clue the hieroglyph.
Twisted flax, please.
The twisted flax. Okay, I'm going to reveal the first in a sequence of 4 clues. What do you think the fourth one will be? Time starts now.
35th in 2012. All right. 77.
Next, please. Another one, please. Yes, please.
It's the labels of. The labels.
Of Sex Pistols.
Oh.
Have a look at the first 3 clues. Tell me what you think it'll say.
Sex Pistols. Ford. They were fine.
They're the.
I
They're.
can't take it, I'm afraid. Scientists, you know for a bonus.
It's the labels of the Sex
with Sex
Pistols
Pistols
albums
being
released.
number 1 in the chart, album charts.
Yes, I can't take that either. You're right, it is about the Sex Pistols. I'd have taken Formation of the Sex Pistols or First Single or something like that, but I want to hear the record label EMI. If you look at the other clues,
Oh,
it's
what's the
phases
first
of the
one? I
career
see.
of the Sex Pistols followed by the label they were with. So it was Universal, Virgin were going backwards when they started EMI, which we know because they were a horrid, shouty song. I mean, I think all their songs were horrid, shouty songs, but one of them called EMI. That was the crucial information.
I like her as a
So well
host.
done
I
for
really have
spotting
said that
the
before, but I
quite the
do.
right answer. Scientists, what would you like?
Eye of Horus, please.
The Eye
She's
of
got a very
Horus.
real
What will be the
sensibility.
fourth in this sequence? Here's the first.
She's not a fakey game show host. Ras Al Khaimah.
Next one, please.
Sharjah.
Are those the... What's the second though?
Yeah, good question. Smallest to largest. Could be. How about we do that?
Next, please.
It's the fourth
Abu
thing.
Dhabi.
Is the right answer.
Abu Dhabi. Wow.
The capitals of some of the United Arab Emirates going up in size.
Well, it's the Emirates themselves. It's the United Arab Emirates in size. So Ras Al Khaimah is a pretty small one, and we're getting larger, and the largest would be Abu Dhabi. Well done. Back to you, builders, for a choice.
2 reads, please.
2 reads. What will be the fourth in this sequence? Here's the first.
I don't think that's Kennedy. Is that Kennedy?
Going backwards, going forward. Next one. Next one, please.
These are like sort of presidential similes. What's fourth? I don't know.
Read my lips.
And why would that be?
No new taxes.
And why would that be?
Presidential catchphrases of American elections.
I can't take it, I'm afraid. Scientists, do you want to have a go?
Ich bin ein Berliner.
Ich bin ein Berliner is absolutely an acceptable answer. Once again, you're being very unlucky, Builders, because you've got the right connection in the right area, but it's the wrong example. Why is Ich bin ein Berliner acceptable?
It was the fourth president after, well, first one was Roosevelt, second was
Truman, then Eisenhower, and then Kennedy.
It is quotations attributed to American presidents, and the next president after Eisenhower would be Kennedy. So I need a quote attributed to JFK, for example.
Any quote from JFK would have come forth.
Well done for the bonus point and your chance to choose.
Horn Viper, please.
The Horned Viper. What would you expect to see fourth in this sequence? Is the first.
RM.
Next, please.
Font is different.
Yeah. Are they particular?
And if they can come up with what's fourth without seeing the third clue, they get extra points. And they get 3 points instead of just 2.
Next, please.
RM, DM.
What do those stand for?
DM in italics or script? It's too obvious.
3 seconds.
Royal Majesty.
I'll just have to go for DM in italics with serif added.
Yes, that wouldn't really be a sequence, I'm afraid. So, Bill, there's a bonus chance for you.
We think it might be the euro symbol.
It is the euro symbol. That is absolutely right. And why is that?
Because it's the German currencies going through the Reichsmark, the Deutschmark, and the euro.
Yes, we are talking, as so often these days, about German currency. So that first one, the Rentenmark, and then the font change is a sign that we're moving to the Reichsmark, which was represented differently, the Deutschmark, and after that, the euro. Very well done. So you get a bonus point and your own question, which is
good for them.
Water, please. Water. Okay, what will be the fourth in this sequence is the first.
Now get out of that.
Next, please.
So again, if they can come up with what's fourth after just seeing the first or second clues, that's extra points. So it's more points.
See Led Zeppelin. Whole lot of love. Whole lot of love.
Led Zeppelin, Whole Lot of Love is the right answer. Coming in after 2 clues, you get 3 points. Yes, Led Zeppelin by itself, not quite enough. It's song titles. What is the exact connection?
It's the themes to Top of the Pops.
That is absolutely right. Successive Top of the Pops theme tunes, and we're going backwards to Whole Lot of Love. Very well done. Scientists, what would you like?
Lion, please.
Now, this is a bit of a picture sequence. What would come forth?
A bit of a picture sequence. For a jaka, for a jaka. Dun, 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 dun.
Go for the, I can't give you the exact notes, but
CGC
as a musician.
It is CGC. Very well done. I was just trying to work out how exact you'd have to be for me to give you the points just for the singing, but those notes are absolutely correct. And why? What is the sequence?
It's the tune Ferrajaka, and it's just going through it. So the last couple of bars are
exactly right. Ferrajaka, that's the first one. Dormevu, Sonny Matin, and Ding Dang Dong. Those are the notes for that. Well done.
Oh,
so
okay.
At the end of round
Ding
2,
dang dong.
The Builders have 5 points. The Scientists have 13.
Wow. I didn't realize it was
that
different.
Fiendish blizzard of clues we call the connecting wall. 16 of them, all jumbled up, need sorting into 4 connected groups of 4. But there are red herrings that may appear in more than one category. You get the first chance to try and dodge those. Scientists. You have the choice, lion or water.
Water, please.
Okay, you have 2.5 minutes to solve the water wall.
The water wall.
Now.
I love saying that. Hey, check it out. Okay, I'm just going to pause it here because what are they doing? they have 16 clues here, right? And they have to put them in the correct groups. So there's 4 groups of 4, and they have to, and you can see the Star Trek one, right? Bones, Scott, Kirk, Spock. No, Kirk, Chapel, Scott, Spock. Bones is going to be another one. That's the red herring, right? Because Star Trek had a character called Bones, but the 4 that go with Star Trek will be Nurse Chapel, Montgomery Scott, James Kirk, and Spock. Bones is going to be one of the other ones. So if they can sort of figure this out, they win. Kirk, Chapel, Temple, Church. Oh, I see. Chapel, Temple, Church. But Chapel is not going to be. Hold on, Chapel and Kirk? Spock, Scott, Bones. Oh, Famous Benjamins. It isn't about Star Trek. God, I hate these people. Ugh. It's totally not about Captain Kirk, Mr. Spock, Nurse Chapel, and Montgomery Scott. Wow.
Was that easier than you thought it would be? Very much, yeah. Very impressive. So it's an immediate 4 points, 1 for each group you found. What about the connections? The first blue group, Chapel, Temple, Kirk, Church.
Places of worship, yeah.
They're all places of worship. Simple as that. I assume you went this morning to have done so well on the wall this evening.
Kirk? What's a Kirk? I didn't know that one.
Disraeli, Zephaniah, Spock.
Famous Benjamins. I knew that was Benjamin Disraeli and Benjamin Spock.
Composer, Prime Minister, poet, and children expert, doctor.
Yeah, he was a paediatrician. He wrote that book that I think 70s parents all brought their kids up with. Dr. Spock, exactly so. And the next pink or purple group, Bones, Lewis, Castle,
pink or purple?
Luther.
Little TV detective shows. They are detectives, aren't they? Okay.
What's your answer?
We go for the shows? Shows. Detective shows. Police procedural.
Medical.
You know what? It's an opening heat, so I'll take it. They're actually characters in eponymous crime series. Not quite all detectives, I think. What do you know about Dr. Temperance Bones Brennan?
An archaeologist or forensic archaeologist.
She's a forensic anthropologist. I mean, which is a form of
Forensic
detective. I mean, as
archaeologist.
scientists, would you say that all scientists are detectives?
Yes,
Yeah, definitely.
I thought perhaps you would for the point. Yes, and who's Castle?
He's the author,
I think, yeah, he writes crime novels.
He's a crime novelist, also investigates crime. Richard Castle, his name is. What about Lewis? Lewis.
He used to be in
Dr. Morse.
Morse.
Yes, I can't believe you had to reach for that information. Yes, absolutely. Morse assistant. And first name of Luther, do you know?
I can't help but think Martin, which it probably isn't.
It's John, DCI John Luther, played by Idris Elba. So they are all investigators, let's say, whose names are also the titles of crime series. Well done. And the last light blue group, starting Scott. What's that?
They're all homophones for nationalities.
That's what it is, exactly.
Scott, Dane, Finn, Bull, ha ha ha.
Say them. 4 points for the groups you found, 4 for the connections.
That is insane.
It's a maximum of 10.
What a great
Well done.
puzzle that is.
Time to construct a new connecting wall now. Give it to the builders, and if they're anything like the builders I know, it'll be rubble in seconds. Lion wall for you, because the water's been taken. You have 2.5 minutes to solve
We
it.
have a different puzzle now.
Starting now.
Shade, colour, hue, pigment, tincture, colour.
No. Color, tint, hue, shade. Shade, pigment, tint, color. Yeah. No?
Clarity, like gemstones. Right, shade, colour.
Pigment, Molesley. Category. Yeah, there's one that has like animals in the beginning. Pigment, category, Molesley. I can't see a fourth one. Is it hue or a bar? Color, cut, clarity, and carrot. Okay. So those are the 4 things of diamonds. They have about half their time left.
East and West Moors, yes. I don't know what Patmore is. Patmore. What's Barrow? I think they might have the
Hue, tint, shade, and pigment.
What else? No. They're still. Yeah.
Wow, they only have about a third of their time left. I don't know how much time they get, like 2 minutes?
Hue, shade. You tried that, haven't you? Yeah. Okay, let's start just trying things.
Let's start just trying things. I don't know. I still say category, pigment, Molesley, and something else.
What else have you got?
30 seconds.
30 seconds left.
Okay. Just try this. So you've got Anno. Just do it. Just do it. Anno. Yeah.
You're not gonna get it.
No, that's it. You're out of time. The wall has frozen, but you found a group, so there's a point. And I'll give you another if you can tell me the connection. Colour, cut, clarity, carrot.
It's diamonds to the gemstones aspects of the gemstone.
That's exactly it. Quality of a diamond or any gemstone. And you can still get points for the connections in the groups you didn't find. So let's resolve the wall.
Resolve the
That's how it should
wall.
have looked. Shade, hue, tint, tincture.
All words to do with colours.
All to do with colour. Yes, you never actually put tincture in the group. I heard you discussing it, but you never tried it in there. Or colour words. And the next pink or purple group, category, pigment, Bates, Molesley.
Bat, Bates.
Grouping things.
That's not it. Now you were looking at the ends of the words and you never looked at the beginning. Look at the beginning. Cat, pig, bat, mole, animal.
They all start with a mammal.
Hiding at the beginning there.
Okay, I wonder if
And
I
the
said
last
animal,
group,
if I would have gotten
Carlson,
it.
Hughes,
She seemed
Barrow,
generous to the
Patmore.
last group.
What do you think it is?
Amazing.
I
You
have
don't
no
know.
idea.
If you don't know, it is not going to come to you. People at home will be famous Normans. No, people will be shouting at the screen. From the point you said, what's Patmore? People will be shouting, why, it's Mrs. Patmore, the Downton Abbey cook.
Never heard of it.
You don't watch Downton
No,
Abbey?
never watched
Carson,
it.
the butler,
That's all
Mrs. Hughes, Evil, Barrow, the under butler, Mrs. Patmore.
Wow, so she's a Downton Abbey fan. How funny.
Wrong TV.
I mean,
We
I've
only
got to
did
say,
BBC.
I'd still say go back and get the box set. Fabulous. But a point for the group that you did find and a couple of points for the connections. That is a total of 3 points. Let's have a look at the overall scores.
Overall scores. Wow.
The builders have 8 points. The scientists have 23.
Yeah, the scientists kick their ass.
It's been a bit unlucky so far, builders. Let's see if you can make up some points in round 4, the missing vowels round. We've taken the vowels out of well-known names, phrases and sayings, squidged up the consonants. The teams need to tell me what the disguised clues are. Fingers on buzzers then, teams. I can tell you that the first category are all afflictions of the ear, nose and throat.
Tinnitus.
Scientists.
Tinnitus.
Correct.
Polyglottis.
Not it, I'm afraid. Scientists, do you know?
Epiglottitis.
It is epiglottitis. Next clue. Scientists.
Glue ear.
Correct. Builders.
Sinusitis.
Correct. Next category, all things that can be abbreviated to 3 letters. Scientists.
Monosodium glutamate?
Or MSG, correct. Scientists.
Federal Bureau of Investigation.
The FBI, correct. Builders.
Executable file.
Or .exe,
Executable file. Holy shit.
correct. Scientists.
London Heathrow Airport.
Oh my god. These guys are really good.
Next category, suicides in
Suicides in Shakespeare plays.
Scientists.
Mark Antony.
Correct. Builders.
Jim.
Of Athens, correct. Builders.
Gonorrhea.
From King Lear, that's right.
Lady Macbeth.
Builders?
Lady Macbeth.
That's right. Next category, films featuring... Never mind who would feature in the films of the last category, because the bell has gone for the end of the quiz. And the winners straight through to the next round with 30 points are the scientists. Builders, you had a good round 4, but you couldn't quite make up that ground. You're finishing with 12 points in second place. We will see you again later in the series. You just have to take a slightly more circuitous route. Well done, all of you. Thanks for playing. Thanks for watching. Please join me next time for the quiz that's more confusing than the 1994 Moldovan Eurovision entry, Boom Boom Balloon, Otto Wants a Sexy Time. I know, now you'll be seeing it all week. Goodbye.
That's a very obscure and weird thing to end on, but okay, I liked it. No audience, no cheering. I guess modern American eyes say that's boring. I think this is extremely attractive and appealing. Music, no applause. Faded out lights, just simple. I love it. That is from this year, and that is from this week, because that's the one I have often on a Game Show Tuesday commented on my friend Chris, sort of my guru. I thought I knew about game shows, but here I meet somebody who like knows more about game shows than me. Part of it's he's a little older than me, but I think more of it is just that he happens to have taken this and specialized in it even more than me. Like, he knows so much. I'm just in awe. But the good thing is he's my friend, so he sends me all kinds of shit like that. And he actually posted that with me tagged in it on Facebook to make sure I would see that last one. And I'm glad that I did, and I'm glad that I did with you. Game Show Tuesday comes to an end for another Tuesday. As always, you can text me here 24 hours a day. You can call, but there's a good chance I'm working. So if I'm not able to answer the phone number here, you can send me a tweet at the Twitter account you see on your screen. Sometimes I put the Skype up, but no one ever calls me on Skype. As I said during my fast food, junk food podcast on Saturday, it is, I forgot what I said on my fast food, junk food podcast on Saturday. It doesn't matter. I'm tired, and I wanted to get to the end of the show, 90 minutes in, which it is now 06:29 GMT, 06:29 on Wednesday morning, 11:29 p.m. on the West Coast. We will say goodnight. The battery's going to conk out here anyway. So see you tomorrow night for Media Watch Wednesday on cBasAfterDark.